long string ones. These used to make your life so easy. Oh my god. You use these to wrap it around?
Yeah.
Make them short. What is it?
Yeah. So if I have an event, I use it for like the tour. So like I tell.
Oh, so you just keep it?
Yes.
When you do, because I remember back in Brooklyn, we had like a store, like a wholesale store that you can get balloons from. How easy or how difficult did it for you guys to get balloons out?
It's very easy. The store is maybe 20 minutes, but I usually have Uber deliver it.
Really? Oh, the Uber package?
Uber Connect.
Uber Connect.
So it's like curbside pickup.
They don't allow you to come into the store?
No.
What? How
Yeah.
do you know what colors you gonna get?
Because you order online.
Uh-huh.
So you pick the colors that you like, and then you tell them you want to pick it up, and then I usually call them and say, hey, I have Uber coming to pick it up.
So what if you get the wrong color?
So with this distributor, I just keep it. I'm going to use it eventually. The other distributor, they will allow me to swap.
Okay.
Because I can go in.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So usually they're pretty good with ordering. The second distributor, well, I'll say the name. So Balloons Direct, they're the distributor that doesn't allow you to come inside. You can order online, and then they will notify you when your order is ready. And then I usually have Uber pickup, or I'll drive there. The other distributor, you can still order online, and then you can call them and tell them that you're en route to pick up.
Okay. Do you ever do like the custom colors?
Yes.
Double stuff?
Yes.
How hard is that? Because I remember that was crazy. If you want custom colors, or they send you you get like when people like send you a photo like, hey, I want this exact garment.
Yes.
Like, how do you differentiate? Like, how do you know? Like, what is that? Like, what is?
You can visually tell which balloons are custom colors and which ones are standard colors.
Okay.
So custom colors are usually like lighter than the standard or thicker.
Okay.
But the custom colors are double the cost.
Double the cost.
Yes.
When you say double the cost, it's like, I don't know how you price or anything like that.
Yes.
Is it like, okay, cool, I want a garland that's 300 now it's 600?
Yes.
Ooh. I know a lot of times, especially during like the springtime, and let me know if I'm distracting you at all.
No,
but I know a lot of
don't
times during the springtime, people want like those pastel colors. You know what I'm talking about?
So Coliseum, I think, is the brand, but they offer pastel colors.
Okay.
And the Balloons Direct distributor, they sell them. The other ones, Balloons and More, they do not.
Okay.
So that's how I.
So like if somebody wants custom, you just know who to go to.
So custom colors I make, but if someone says I want exactly the same as this inspo picture, I don't do exact, even my work.
Right.
So I'll say
Really?
similar. Yes.
I guess that's good legality wise.
Yes.
That makes sense.
I'll say I can provide a similar garland, and then based on the colors that they want, then I can price it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let me get some balloon string.
I'm gonna show y'all real quick, right?
Yeah, it's connected, but
The whole back was hollow.
so the distributor that you use for those marquees, I have the letters.
Did you use the same distributor?
Yes. Not for this one. I have two different.
Okay.
Yes.
They owe me a coin.
No, I had them before you. Remember, I was like, she stopped talking to me.
Oh, I'm thinking about somebody think. Oh.
Yeah, so I was already using her. And then I found a cousin.
Okay.
And the cousin did this, but I used them both.
Okay.
So for the one that you use, I have the letters. So all my letters are back.
And there's like a string light?
Yes.
Got you.
So yes, I don't carry extra, but I know how to fix it if I have to.
Touch point for anybody who's doing rentals and you have marquees, numbers, letters, whatever it may be. You are the ones that work with the string light, like the ones that go around the tents and stuff like that. Make sure you carry extra. Go on Amazon, order more, make sure you carry extra. But you don't want to do at an installation for a rental drop, and then all of a sudden your light's not working. I love reef chargers. We was just at a venue tour in Houston, and she had like these lavender ones.
Oh yes, they have different colors. So I use different rigging methods if I don't have what I
And when you say rigging, you mean
attaching the balloons to rentals.
okay?
So you can either use like string,
Is that fishing line?
fishing line. I'm sorry,
Fishing line. That was clutch.
to the side of the.
8.
Yes,
Okay, gotcha.
you take sure. See, you want some.
What's the H method? What is this?
You put this 260 this way and then put the balloon, the first tape this way, and then the next tape this way, and then I'm gonna put another one here.
Yo, I remember when I first started learning about balloons and I wanted to really get crazy and I would use a 36 inches. Yo, the big balloons. Yeah, that was mad work. Oh my God. To get that exact color. To get that, and it's also like a different finish too. You get like that strong opaque. We out here in color class.
And then I use only like high quality balloons so they last long.
Have you ever used like balloons that you got off like Amazon or something?
When I first started and didn't know any better, if you buy Amazon balloons, like as soon as like while you're setting up, it's popping as you're installing and then as you're leaving too. But yeah, so balloons are sensitive to weather. So like the heat makes them expand and then the cold deflate. So I learned that initially in the wintertime because I would do most of my balloons in the house. And then I had a client. So you always need to bring like extra balloons. A client wanted a specific color or a specific balloon. It was a foil balloon, not the latex. And I inflated them at home, went to her house. It was heat inside because it went from my house to the car outside and to her house. So every time I brought a balloon in, it popped. I had ordered like 4, but I wasn't figuring out like, the weather was contributing to it popping. So by the last time I was like, okay, let me do it outside and then go in her house, and then it popped and then she was upset. I didn't refund her, but I learned that lesson that day. All right, so I'm gonna attach that. Oh no, you can bring them. I probably need to inflate more, but so I'm gonna do them organically, but just various organic. So they're not the same size, they're different sizes, different patterns. Things like that. So I only say someone else's. So I was hired to do balloons, and the backdrop that they had fell over.
Oh.
So it was like I didn't put the backdrop up, but yes.
So why they called you?
Well, no, the vendor who had the backdrop was like, the client just called me and was like, the backdrop fell down.
It was their backdrop? Whose backdrop was it?
So it wasn't my backdrop. They had like a custom backdrop.
Okay.
And I attached balloons to the custom backdrop.
Oh.
Yes.
I got
So
it now, so your installation didn't fall. The back.
I mean, it was my installation, but it wasn't my backdrop.
Yeah, the whole thing came.
Yes, and my balloons were attached. So they was like, can I come back to like help fixing it?
That's super key right there. Like, what do you use? Like, use the bricks, the sandbags, you have the wood one.
Do I have the weights back here? The company that I used to buy my rentals, they have weights that they make.
The wooden ones?
Yes.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I'll use those, or I have used bricks mostly outside.
How important is a good manufacturer for the rentals?
Oh, very important. So I have had issues where I purchased a rental and it broke apart.
Like how long?
Like the same day. So
No.
so I asked for a backdrop like this. We'll use this because it was like something similar to this.
Backdrop wall.
And they put it on foam board. So you can imagine I pick up and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. What's the difference between this gold and this gold?
So that's white gold and that's
White gold,
this is what this is white gold and then this is the gold. Yeah.
Metallic.
So you have to
That was my first ever rental.
the chair.
This chair right here was my first ever rental.
Where did I start? I think baby table.
Baby table was my second.
Yeah. So baby, I did buy like a left.
No, baby table was my first.
Yeah, I did baby table. I think I did. So the same vendor that I used to get that, they had both. So I think I went and bought like baby table, the petite throne chairs.
How many times do you think you rented out the baby?
I purchased it in 2018.
Okay.
So from 2018 till now,
So now that's 6 years. You think you rented out like 100 times?
I'm sure it is.
What's the hardest thing about a rental? What color?
making sure it's not damaged when you get it back. And
Make
then
sure you get it back.
yes.
Pick it up.
Yes, and then repairing as needed.
Okay. Can you walk me through like a day of operation? Like Saturday, you got like how many bookings?
When I first started, I didn't say no. So I would do like 12 events in a day. I don't do that anymore. I'm not doing that.
Wait, 12 like drop off?
Yes, drop off, pickup, setup.
How many trucks was that?
It was like at least 2 or 3 depending on, but I don't do that anymore.
Okay, so now you'll do like 3-4 installations in a day. Okay, so how does it look like? You wake up in the morning.
Usually everyone has paid and booked their events prior to. I don't take any money the day of.
Okay.
Unless
That's a gem. That's a gem.
Unless it's like worth it.
When you say worth it, what does that mean?
Financially, or if it's like close proximity to where we're going.
If you have a drop off at say 10 o'clock, how early would you show up?
I try to do at least 30 minutes, or well, I try to leave like an hour before, depending on how close it is or how far it is.
Okay.
And then we try to get there early because we don't know like what parking and things like that.
First drop off is at 10 a.m. I guess it depends on the time, right? Do you load up everything for the day and then go out, or do you go come back?
If the space permits, we try to load it as much in the order. So like the last drop off is in the back and the first drop off is in the front.
Okay.
So I'm
tied. Right?
No, so they're like pearlized. So pearlized balloons are thicker and harder to tie.
Can I ask a sensitive question?
Sure.
What's the most you've ever charged for a balloon run?
Probably $1,000.
Oh, what? How long did it take you?
So it doesn't take me long because I inflate before, but.
Well, like all time considered, like setup, installation.
So it just depends. So let me rephrase the $1,000 thing. You said balloon garland.
Well, sorry, just balloons, period.
Custom colors are a double.
Right.
So that's gonna be more. So like my garlands start off at $550. And then it also depends on their budget. So the highest budget that I had for an event was $16,000.
Is it the 18th birthday?
Yes.
Have you the actual colors?
Yes.
Oh, all right, so I'm sending you answer.
I had booked my whole September up except for 2 days. So like I posted a sale. So actually someone wants the 30th, the 31st, the 1st, and the 2nd.
Like one person booked all 4 days?
No, 4 different.
Oh, so you're booked for 4 days in a row?
Yes.
Oh, shoot, okay.
So
I have... for you.
It is, I guess. But so yes, that's why I was like, I'm gonna do the colors because I wanted to do pink. I opened this small space during the pandemic, and that was kind of my point to open because, you know, a lot of times you want your events are more intimate.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect space for like a private dinner, an intimate class, things like that. We don't have to pay like a large overhead.
Yeah.
So I pretty much have a lot of clients that don't need a big space, or they're like, okay, if I have a bigger space, how am I filling it up? So you just got to take that into consideration.
Where do you find most of your bookings come from now? Now that you've been in business?
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth? Okay.
Or like social media.
Okay.
I do, so I'll post a sale if I need to speed up my bookings.
Okay.
And then if I don't, I won't post a sale. But most of it is word of mouth. Like the fitness instructor in the church was word of mouth.
Okay.
The cake class, the birthday parties, they are social media marketing, like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
You already know what it is, man. It's the Kid Billionaire B. We are in Fort Washington, Maryland with the one and only
Tanisha Anderson Jackson.
Ooh, let them know where we at.
7111 Allentown Road.
Instagram.
Pink Love Studio 104.
Y'all already know what it is, man. We about to take y'all behind the scenes. We're gonna do this one a little different. Y'all saw the venue walk through last time. We're gonna take y'all a little bit more into the rentals, the decor, and all that good stuff. Let's get it. Let's go.